Your dream of doing a ocean style film, and we finally have the pan India format working in a way where superstars from across industries are working together. I know beyond Empuran, if you had to put a film together with stars from across industries, what would be your dream cast? I know you and Mr. Bachchan have had a long-standing friendship, so he's someone I would imagine. But who else?
There's nothing called cast. It's a beginning. It's my love and it's my dream to make a film like that. Nothing called cast. That is a then the story has to evolve. Then the director has to sit and we have to work. It's a thought. It's a thought process. And slowly we are trying to bring it out. And this is I told you this is like a gate crash we are doing. So let it happen. And you should also pray for that.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, I have a question for Prithvi. First of all, yes. First of all, congratulations for the response to the trailer.
Thank you.
Every one of you, it was splendid. You mentioned something that of the four industries that we mistakenly club as South, Tamil, Telugu, and Kannada have made inroads in the Hindi belt. Malayalam has, I wouldn't say it has lacked. I would say it has not tried to maybe get out of its bastion.
Yeah.
Do you think it was reluctance or it was more like ignorance? What was it? Which you are trying to rectify here with Empuran?
No, I'm not trying to rectify anything here with Empuran. I'm just aspiring for a lot of things. When I use words like rectification, it would mean that Malayalam cinema has lost its way. We are doing wonderfully well. We are going through a golden phase in our industry where we are making beautiful films and wonderful filmmakers and actors coming out with splendid performances. So there's nothing to be complaining about as far as Malayalam cinema is concerned. I think maybe ever since this whole phenomenon of cinema traveling across the country and terminologies like pan-Indian and all being coined, theatrical distribution networks have always looked at films that can bring in the first day crowd that will come in with a bag of popcorn and look at it as a piece of entertainment. And Malayalam cinema is not essentially known for big ticket main scale popcorn entertainers, if I can call them that. We are known for making a different kind of cinema, which is yet to find its own space within the distribution theatrical network that we have in this country. I'm sure we'll get there. But having said that, this particular film, that way, is maybe our attempt, as Sir rightfully said, at gate crashing into that phenomenon. This is very much your large-scale, big canvas, big ticket, commercial action entertainer. At least that's what I've tried to make. Whether I have succeeded or not, I don't know, but that's what I have tried to make. So maybe we are hoping that this will break a few barriers. This will get a few people to think, hang on, next time a Malayalam film comes to a small screen in Jharkhand, maybe it's worth giving it a try on a weekend. That's what we are hoping for. We dream very big, us down south. And this time I think we have managed to follow it up with some seriously good work. Let's see.
That's what I was just saying, that I want to just clarify that what I meant was I wish to see Malayalam cinema's finesse.
Thank you so much.
Come with the big ticket
I am nowhere near the most finessed filmmakers that we have in the wonderful state of Kerala. But I hope this film has a bit of finesse that will appeal to you.
Before I pass on the mic, I have a question for Indrajit as well.
Who?
Indrajit. When he directs you, is there any sort of sibling rivalry there? Or do you submit as an actor?
No, I've always believed that I'm a director's actor, so that includes him too. So whenever I work with him, I just give it to him. I ask him what he wants out of me, what he wants a character to be like. And like I mentioned, him being an actor, he explains everything in detail, like how he wants my eyes to be, how he wants me to look, to walk. I'm sure that's the way he's operated with every other actor too. So in that way, I've always felt that, a director who's very communicative with his actors, it makes the job easier for the actor. And on that regard, I've always enjoyed working with him. He's got so much clarity about things. Not just about acting, about everything. Yeah.
Hi, this is Nayandeep. I want to...
Everyone knows who you are, Nayandeep.
Thank you, sir. Prithvi sir, I want to correct you. You said that there is no Malayali who's not a Mohanlal sir or Mammootty sir fan. I think it's no Indian who's not
Thank you. I agree.
Mohanlal sir or Mammootty sir fan. Because even before this whole pan-India things have happened, we've actually loved and adored what you guys have done from the Malayalam film industry.
Yeah, so maybe now it's time for you to buy a ticket and go to the theaters and watch us as well.
I will definitely do it because I just told the team that it's one of the best trailers that I've watched, and I genuinely mean it.
Thank you so much.
My question is to the writer Murli Gopi sir. You know, Malayalam film industry is one where आज हम लोग इतने बात बोलते हैं कि writers are not given precedence, writers are not given value. I think Malayalam film industry is that one industry where writing has always been the base of any form of filmmaking or project making, and they have given respect to the writers. Today, it's going to be a pan-India project where the whole of India is going to see what you've made. I watched the first part, and I know what you did with the first part. The second part is going to be amazing. The trailer is out. Do you feel that there is a need for this kind of respect to happen all over, like in the other industries? Do you feel that the other industries lack that respect that maybe a Salim Javed had in the Hindi film industry maybe years ago?
You cannot demand respect. Respect has to be earned. That stands good in every other field, including cinema. So what we have tried here, we have not tried intentionally to make a spectacular movie. So the content has to be genuine. So ingenuity of content is what counts. So that is what we stressed upon. Spectacle has to be a part of it, and that is how we looked at it here.
And my question would be to Mohanlal sir also, because sir, we met you in Kerala when the teaser was launched. You have spoken so much about writers and writing and good writing. How does it make you feel today that because of films like this, at least writers are being spoken there on stage, which hardly happens really in some of the screenings and some of the press events as well?
No, I told you that this is my 47th year in films. I had the chance of working with great writers like Padmarajan, M.T. Vasudevan Nair, like Lohita Das, so many. So writing, of course, and especially in Malayalam, that time we have to, films were known for the writers. There was a time. This is a cycle again. It has that entire film industry changed, the making changed, the concept of the film changed. Everything is changed. But definitely there should be a story. After watching the film, you have to take something back to your home. It could be the story, or it could be a scene, or it could be a performance. So here, this is, you can call this an entertainment. Oh, that movie is an entertainer. To make an entertainer is not an easy thing. People should love the entire aspect of the film, the song, story, acting. To bring out that, we need somebody. This is a beautiful congress. So writer is a very important point in the film. And the writer and the director has to decide how to make this movie, and how to bring the actors into the frame, how to do it. This is a brilliance. This is a gift of the God. And definitely I'll say, I have said a couple of times, Prithviraj is one of the greatest directors in India now. Seriously.
That's true.
He is going to be one of the top-rated directors India has seen. And this is only a, what you can call like a tip of the iceberg. Okay. Yeah, let it happen, because that kind of conviction he has got. He sleeps cinema, he eats cinema, he breathes cinema, always in the film when he is into that mood. Otherwise, he's a naughty person. Okay, thank you.
Hi, Manju. This side, Naveen. Welcome
Hello,
to Mumbai.
hi. Thank you so
Naveen,
much.
this side from E24.
Hi,
So good
Naveen.
to see you.
Thank you.
My question is for you that, like, I have seen your films, and right now you are doing a film in which so many superstars are there. There is Mohanlal sir, there is Prithvi sir, there is Indrajit sir. I want to talk about Abhimanyu and also Nikhat ma'am. They are like such a fab actors. I want to ask you कि इतने सारे, like, I remember when I was in Kochi and we were talking to Mohanlal sir, हम लोग ये बातें सोच रहे थे कि हम बात क्या करें उनसे जब वो सामने बैठे थे. हम लोग उनके ऑ में हम लोग वहाँ पे बैठे हुए थे. आई वांट टू आस्क यू कि जब स्क्रीन स्पेस शेयर करती हैं, लाइक आपको हमने ट्रेलर में देखा, आप एकदम से खड़ी थी और शाइन कर रही थी इतने सारे लोगों के बीच में. कैसे आपने ये अपने आप को तैयार किया? व्हाट वाज द प्रिपरेशन, इफ यू वांट टू से?
For this film, my job was very easy because Prithviraj Raju is one of the directors who has utmost clarity and conviction of, as Indrajit already spoke and Lal sir also spoke here, the clarity, the conviction and the confidence that he has and the way he communicates with the actor is, it just makes your job so easy. You just have to try to deliver what he is expecting from you. So for this film, it was a very pleasurable, very pleasant experience doing this film, and even Lucifer.
So I want to ask you कि इन लोगों में से favorite कौन रहा आपका? फंस गए.
No, that's very hard to say. Each of them is special in their own way, so it's definitely it's impossible to pick one.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Hi Prithvi, this is Anita here from India Today. Firstly, a huge congratulations. The trailer looks amazing.
Thank
so
you.
we are booked for 27th of
Thank
March.
you so much. Thank you.
Secondly, I want to know, like Mohanlal just, complimented you for the amazing director that you are. Even Rajamouli sir recently, after watching the action, he called it a blockbuster. I want to know, how does it feel when starlets like them, compliments you, and does it boost your, morale to do more work like this?
Obviously, for sure. I mean, for my generation, especially for my generation, the reason we are in cinema must be Mohanlal sir and Mammootty sir to a very, very big extent. Because we grew up watching them. I grew up trying to walk like him. I grew up trying to talk like Mammootty sir. My dad was an actor, but from a previous generation. So when I was in my conscience of being able to be influenced by art forms and cinema, it was just these two guys absolutely ruling the roost like they are today. So they are hugely responsible in us getting inspired to be involved with the medium of cinema. So how privileged am I that today I'm sitting next to him, having directed him thrice, and for him to say such kind words about me as a filmmaker is sort of the biggest award I can ever hope to get. Like a couple of days back, I had the privilege of meeting Rajini sir and showing him the trailer. And in fact, I had an opportunity to make a film with him, which I couldn't pull off at that moment. But the way he spoke to me, what he told me about my work, what he told me after having watched the first part, Lucifer, those are things that I'll forever cherish. If you ask me how many awards have I won, I don't remember. But these things I'll never forget. So of course, I mean, these are priceless for me. Yeah.
Even, how is he, Mohanlal sir, as a
He's
actor?
even naughtier than me.
Is he a director's actor?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's a... I don't know how to explain this. Sometimes I think it'll be amazing for my friends in the media to actually come and see the process of an actor like Mr. Mohanlal, or for that matter, Mr. Mammootty, because I've worked with him as well, not as a director, but as an actor. I think it gives you so much insight into how an absolute top-of-the-line actor goes through his process or her process, like Manju, for example. I was, Manju, like, sitting here like she's one of us, but she's a legend in her own, I remember, I think what's about 20 years back maybe, I was doing an interview for some channel in Tamil Nadu, and they had asked me, if you ever direct a film, and I had no plans of directing. They asked me, if you ever direct a film sometime in your life, who do you cast in it? I said, Mohanlal and Manju Warrier. I did. That interview, I'm assuming, would still be in online. And here I am. I've cast Mohanlal and Manju Warrier. So it's a privilege. And my wonderful cast from Hindi cinema. A large part of this film happens in North India. So a large part of this film has Hindi as its language of communication. And I'm very particular that all 5 linguistic versions of the film will retain Hindi where Hindi is being spoken. I'm very particular about that because that part of the film very much forms the core flavor of what the narrative is about. So because of that, I wanted to make sure that I cast the absolute best actors I can find from Hindi cinema. And 2 of the finest decisions that I have made in terms of casting for this film is Abhimanyu Singh and Sukant Goyal. Sukant is here, right? No. Sukant? No, he's left. Yeah, that's like him. Anyway, so it's Abhimanyu Singh and Sukant Goyal. They they play central characters in my film. Yeah, Abhimanyu plays a central character in my film, and I have to tell you, the first person who told me, listen, I think this guy should be played by Abhimanyu Singh, is my writer, Murli Gopi. And which is when I revisited a film, I don't know if I'm saying it right, Gulal.
Yes.
My God, I mean, why is this? I mean, why are you guys not? What an actor this guy is, man. I mean, it was a joy to shoot him. It was an absolute joy to film with him. And you'll see why when you see the film. You'll see why when you see the film. Nikhat, I know you're in my film for very, very little while, but you know how important you are in the film and what you say is for the film. It was a privilege to have you on location. I did not know she was Amir sir's sister. I know Amir sir quite well. So finally, when the audition tapes came through, and Priyata is here, my casting director, and I said, I'd like her. When I saw her audition, I said, I want her. Priyata, oh yeah, she's wonderful. By the way, she's also Amir sir's sister. I said, really? So then I called Amir sir. And I just want to tell you, he just messaged me asking, is my sister good in the film? So, just now. So I said, sir, she's a lot better than good. So thank you so much. Shubhangi, in a film like this, at a scale and at a narrative structure like this, to have as little screen time as you do, and to make someone tear up and remember you even when the film finishes is just amazing. My dear grandmom, where is she? Yeah. She really doesn't look like my grandmom, but what a performance. Love you in the film, I really do, because I've seen you guys so many times over and over again while editing on the edit table. I keep appreciating all the nuances you have brought out in your character. The finest thing an actor can do is to own the character, bring in your own interpretation to it, and then surprise the filmmaker and the writer. You guys have surprised all of us. Aishwarya, you are in the film for very little while, very, very little while. But you are the pain that carries the film. You are the hurt that drives the film. Thank you for being there. Thank you for being part of the film. Behzad, I know you did this like a favor. You needn't have come to my film and done this role. But thank you so much for traveling all the way to this remote little village somewhere north of Shimla that I took a 600-member unit to and shot the scene. But thank you for coming there, and thank you for being the character, and thank you for voicing those lines, because it took an actor like you to say those lines to convey the fact that what is wrong should be treated and looked upon as wrong. So thank you for it. And same way, there are many, many actors in my film who's just given me the most wonderful performances. My technical crew, my cinematographer, my production designer, my costume designer, my makeup man, my editor, my creative director, my associate director, my team of assistants, my production boys, my light boys. I do cinema in a way where I believe all of them have equal ownership over my film as I do. And, if it were possible, I would have my entire team here, celebrating the fact that we are closing in on a release. But yes, it's just been a wonderful, wonderful journey for me. And I truly believe that making these 3 films has actually made me a better actor, because I have been let into the processes of so many fine actors, so many fine technicians, and I've learned so much from all of them. All these people together, I think, will eventually make me a very good actor.
Thank you so much.
Last question, and then we'll go in for pictures with.
So was it always your plan to make this film on such a grand scale?
Because of I know Mr. Prithviraj is a good director and brilliant director. So at the same time, I know the Mohanlal's efficiency in acting and all. So at the same time, but other people, even our Anthony Perambavar also told me that as far as you are joining, then it will be it would be good for the company. So what I joined here.
Thank you.